guys, so I am back today with another video, and I have not shot any videos in a long time, and I apologize for that. You know, it just takes a lot of time, and I've also been sick, so, you know, those two together, just kind of a thing. So today I will be showing you a collection of things that I've drawn over the past month or so. I haven't been drawing a lot, but I've been drawing at least a bit. And I plan to get back with you with another video about like watching me drawing something and me going like step by step of how I did it. So I will be back with another one of those videos very soon, or two, or a few more. But today I'll be showing you the collection of things that I've drawn over the past month. This does not include my school artwork. This is just things that I've done at home. I haven't gotten any of my school artwork back lately, so yeah. So I will be showing you some things I've been drawing. And it isn't a lot, and some of them aren't really that great when I look back on them. They have mistakes, and I noticed that. So the first one that I drew, I have the date on each and every one of them, maybe. The first one I drew was this. I'm sorry if my nose sounds stuffy. This one I did not go back over with pen like I normally do, but I was trying out like a different eye style than I normally do. As you guys know, I draw things like, this is just an example, I draw things like that eye style, and so then I tried doing a different one that I saw. I think I saw this on the internet, and so then I just decided to do a different eye style and try it out, and I actually liked it. You can't really see much of it because it's in pencil, but yeah. The second one that I drew, the second thing that I drew, was this, and I was really proud of it. This is actually one of my characters from my book that I wrote. Her name's Aura, and I was really proud of this. This is actually one of my first drawings in which I got the proportions of the length of the body correct. It's moving forward closer to an actual human anatomy, except for the face, of course, and you know, it just still has the manga feel to it, but it's closer to human anatomy than all the rest of my drawings, which, you know, the arms would be shorter or the legs would be shorter, and I wouldn't get the muscles in the right spot or anything like that. And I would always have a habit of making the eyes too big or the jawline too big, but this actually kind of lesser, it's like, you know, a oh jeez, I'm sorry, I'm still sick, and I was, you know, I took Advil, so a lesser amount of size for their eyes. So I drew that one. I was really happy with that one because yeah, it looked really good. And then I drew this one, and that one wasn't as great, but I still liked it. It's a lot better than the rest of my drawings, like, you know, where I'd use too big of the eye form, or the head was too big while the rest of the body was smaller, and it just, you know, it takes a while to get used to the fact of where, you know, the proportions of the body should be, regarding all the rest of them. So it's like, I used to think that the eyes should be really big when they really shouldn't, or that the arms would be small while the rest of the body would be tall, and it's like, you know, you need to play around with it and practice with it. So I got that outcome. I started drawing this one, but I didn't finish it, but I was testing out the different eyes and stuff, so I used those eyes for that. If you could see that in depth, but I filled them in rather than, you know, just my blank eyes. So I drew that. Then I drew this one. Excuse me. This is the same character that I drew earlier, Aura, from my story, but just in a different pose, and I used different eyes for her, as you can see. And I was just really proud of this. Like, I was trying to play more around with, like, the actual size of arms and, you know, the actual size of where legs should be, like the actual length of them, and where the muscles should be regarding, like, there's a thigh or there's a calf, you know, things like that. As I said, it takes a lot of time to actually kind of warm up to the idea that, you know, you need to fix something or something else like that. Then the next one I drew, I wasn't really impressed with it. At first I was impressed with it, but then I looked at it and I was like, wait, this is wrong. This is the same character, and yes, she has like an evil look or a mean look because, you know, it's this story and she's like an action type, you know, she's fighting for her life. She's really mad at things. So you see here where the eye is really small. I was trying to do an angle for her face, and I'm still working on that. It takes a lot of time to actually see or perceive the angles at which you're looking. Like, I was trying to do a type of thing where she was faced like this way and then her head was faced like that. And you see how this eye is closer to where, you know, it's closer to the side where it has more skin over here than it does over here. And I was trying to do that for this, and for whatever reason, like in some drawings I see where this eye is smaller than that eye, but I made that eye so much smaller than the other one, so it really threw off the drawing. I mean, it isn't that bad, but, you know, kind of threw off the rest of it, but yeah. So I was still happy with it. It wasn't that bad, but, you know, I could have done better with that, and I was still playing with that other eye form. The next one that I did was, I was a little more proud with it. I drew this one. I got this one, well, I didn't really get it off from anywhere, but I found the eyes and I just formed the rest of the body around it, and I was really happy because this girl looks really nice with that eye form, and it's just really more of a really cute kind of style, so I really like that one. So I drew that one, and then I moved on from that and I started playing more with actual people or superheroes. Like, I found some superheroes that I wanted to draw. On the list I have Iron Man, which I drew. I have Captain America, which I want to draw. I have Thor, who I want to draw. I have Batman, who I want to draw. And then I want to draw some villains and a couple more superheroes. I can't really remember them off the top of my head. So here is one that I drew. I drew Iron Man, and I was really happy with it. Like, I looked off a picture on my iPad, and that was my result. Like, the lighting itself on the iPad picture was really bad. Like, it was in a dark picture, and the lighting around it was where it was showing off his armor, but you couldn't specifically see the little lines in it, so it was really difficult to judge where those were. But I think I got it pretty well. Yeah. And this was playing more with the actual perceptual length of the legs and arms. Actually, it's the other way around. Arms and legs, and the actual torso and the head. So yeah, it was just really, I wouldn't say it was difficult, but yeah, it was kind of difficult. The legs were particularly difficult for me, as was the head a little bit. The arms weren't so hard. The hands were, actually, but I thought it was pretty good. Then I went back in afterwards and I did some shading in just to, you know, make it more perceptual and make it more 3D and stand out a little more. I didn't do much of the shading, but I think it looks pretty cool. And that's actually one of my best drawings, I have to say. So then I watched Despicable Me over the weekend, and I fell in love with the character Agnes. She is so cute, like absolutely adorable. So then I found her picture online and I drew her. She's so cute. Look at the face. I was trying to do more of the shading around in her face because in the picture you see more of that animated look like where you actually see the puffiness of the face, or you see the dimples or things like that, and it gives that 3D effect. So I was trying to do that with colored pencil, and it's particularly hard to do with colored pencil, or actual pencil for that matter. But I know for a fact that it's easier to do it if you have watercolor, which I'm going to try to do pretty soon because I have watercolor. So I want to try that soon, and you can mix it with different colors just like paint. So yeah, I'm going to try that, but I got this. And then for the hair, I could have just done where I could take watercolor black and then I could use charcoal and kind of smudge it. Just like pencil, if you were to shade your pencil around, you could use like the outside of your hand and actually smear it in, and you get a, you get more of the look where you don't necessarily see the scribbles you made, but you see a smudge rather than the scribbles, so it makes it neater and more confined, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but yeah, it just makes a good effect, and it makes for easier shading, particularly if you do one area and lesser amounts of the pencil while you use darker shades on the one side and then you smear them in, and then it makes more of a gradient kind of shading. So it makes it easier to shade for that. And those are all the drawings I drew. I have one left, but I'm not going to show that right now. So yeah, and I will be saying that it's another action hero, but I'm not going to say anything about it. And I do say that it turned out really well. I looked at it on the picture on my iPad and I just drew it from that, and it turned out really well. So I'm going to be experimenting with more drawings, and if you guys have any requests for things that you would like me to draw, feel free to comment in the comment bar, and I will be happy to look into whatever the drawing is. I've been trying my hand at harder drawings over the time, and I just like the challenge. So even if they are really hard, I try my best at it. So I'm welcome to any ideas. So literally, if you have any ideas, comment bar, just do it. So this is it for this week's video, or this week's. I don't do a weekly video. This is it for this video. I will be back quite soon. I don't know how soon, but I'll be back with another video of a step-by-step kind of tutorial type thing. Of me drawing a drawing. It could be you guys' request. If you have any requests and leave it in the down bar, then I will be happy to look at that. Or I'll just pick some random thing, like a superhero. I have a list of things I want to draw. So yeah. So I'll be happy to take any requests, and I will talk to you guys soon. And before I go, just in case you guys, just in case I don't get to talk to any of you before Thanksgiving, I wish each and every one of you a happy Thanksgiving. Whether it be, by yourself, you still have nice food to eat, or if you have it with your family, I hope that you guys have a nice, relaxing Thanksgiving this year. Get lots of food, because it's nice food eating time of year, and just have a really nice time with your family, and be reminded of the things that you're really thankful for, and just try to give to people, be kind, everything like that. I just love this time of year. It's so nice and peaceful. So light a candle, just celebrate the season. Season for giving. So I'll be back soon, and talk to you later. Bye.